in this video, I'm just going to show you how to use Classroom Feud to play Family Feud in your class or in your group. All right. So first of all, you can find this in workspace.google.com marketplace, and then you can type in Classroom Feud to get and download this app. But for now, let me just show you how to do this, and then I'm going to include that in the description below, where the URL is. All right. So let's start. So this is the template, and I've created a bunch of questions already. So I'll also include the link to the configuration video on how to configure this Classroom Feud for your class or for your group. All right. So, but for now, I'm going to show you how to play. All right. So you go into extension, and then under the Classroom Feud game menu, you will do play Classroom Feud. All right. So this is meant to be played in your Google Slides in edit mode. So like this. All right. So let's try that. So let me just hide that, and then let's start a round. All right. So let's say, for example, you start a round, and this is your first question. All right. So what are the 5 largest planets in the solar system? So you have 5 buttons here because you have 5 answers here for this particular question. All right. And then there is cover all answers, and there's whoever got the score, you give it to that person, etc. All right. So let's start. So let's say, what are the 5 largest planets in the solar system? So somebody, let's say they answered Jupiter. All right. Maybe Jupiter is on number 1, so you will click show answer 1. All right. So that's 40 points. So Jupiter. All right. So let's say somebody said Mercury, and it was wrong. So you can click this one X here, and it will have a sound, and then it will show an X. All right. So, and then let's just go on. Let's say somebody said like Saturn, and then that's for number 2. So you click that. So that Saturn is number 2. So that's 70 points. So let's say they made 2 more mistakes. 1 mistake, and then 2 mistakes. So the other team is able to steal this. Let's say they said, Neptune or Saturn. I forgot which one is on number 3, but let's say they got the number 3. So Neptune. So the total score is 85, and the team B got the answer, right? So you can give the score to team B, which will show up here also as an answer. As the score, and this will become 0. So let's do that. This one also. So yeah, so you just wait. Sometimes you might need to wait a second here or there because it will, the system will need to update this properly. All right, so there you go. And then we go to the next round. It will carry over the scores to the sidebar here as well as here. And then now this one, what are the 10 largest states, of the United States? So now, you have 10 questions, the same thing. You can click any of this. Let's say, it will be handy if you have your kind of answer sheet, handy somewhere, so that once your students or your, groups have provided an answer, which button to click, right? So it'll be handy. So let's say, for example, it's like this. So let's say somebody said Alaska, right? So it's in number 1, on number 1. So you click that, right? So it'll show that, and then the score will begin, right? So yeah, so it'll be handy to have the answer somewhere, and then what number to click. All right. So yeah, so that's how you do it. And then once they're done, you can give score to this guy, so this team or that team, and then go to the next round. So yeah, so this one is just have some limitation, but that's generally how you use this app to play. All right. So yeah, so if you have any questions, just put it in the comments below. I'll try to answer them, or email us at support@addonsuite.com for questions. And then I'm also gonna add the Google Forms that we monitor in the description below, so you can contact us through there if you have questions. All right, that's it. Yeah, have fun. Enjoy. Bye now.